So we're back with our second and closing segment on the fiscal cliff. Apparently, this is going to come to a head at some point between the Democrats and Republicans in Washington, and I guess the deadline is January 1st for the expiration of the Bush cuts, which could lead to a host of things. Stan, give us a brief summary of what the impact of the fiscal cliff could be if there isn't a resolution.
Yeah, okay. Well, if there is no agreement, and keep in mind it's in the nature of these negotiations that if there is an agreement, it'll come at the very last second. But never mind. If there is no agreement of some kind, even to kick the can down the road, then what will happen on the 1st of January is that all of the Bush tax cuts, which lowered the level of income tax that all Americans pay, the level of taxes will go back up to the level that they were before Bush passed those tax cuts. And for the rich, for example, that would go up from 35% to 39.6%. In addition, certain funds would be sequestered, as agreed by both sides last year when they thought they would use the threat of sequestration to force a deal on the debt limit. $500 billion would be taken out of the Defense Department's budget, and our defense would become much, much weaker. In addition, $500 billion would be taken out of discretionary funds, which the federal government spends on a variety of other things, not determined yet what they would be, but they would not include Social Security, Medicare, or Medicaid, which are the drivers for our deficit and our debt. And then there is also a related question, not strictly speaking part of the fiscal cliff, but that is payroll taxes, which were reduced. That law expired. It was extended by a year. That too will run out in January. And if the Congress does not pass another extension, then automatically the payroll taxes that everyone pays for things like Social Security and Medicare, these too will go up. So it is possible that in addition to the Obamacare taxes we're all going to be facing beginning in 2013 and 2014, a great many of us will find that the tax bill to Uncle Sugar will go up a very great deal beginning January 1st.
And Uncle Sugar meaning the
government,
continuous spending of Washington. Dana, quickly, in looking at Stan's summary of the fiscal cliff, what's the impact on the everyday person? And do you think that the Congress and the President can work this out eventually? I mean, in the last minute. They always seem like they will.
I really hope so, because unfortunately the American taxpayer will get a double whammy. I mean, like he said, the payroll taxes will be going up, so it means you're going to be hit every week with higher taxes. It means less money in your paycheck. And then, when it comes time to April, the tax man, you are then going to either be getting less of a refund if you overpaid, or you're going to be paying more to Uncle Sam in your income taxes. How many of us can afford less money in our paychecks and then a bigger tax bill in April?
Well, I think you both have said it quite eloquently. As far as the fiscal cliff, from my perspective, I haven't followed it as closely as the two of you have. That it seems to me that the more you tax the rich in trying to get more taxes, it actually hurts the working class because it tightens the reins where the richer taxpayers are not going to invest and create more jobs. If anything, they'll downsize. And that seems like with the unemployment rate the way it is and inflation, that things can only just get worse if there's not some kind of compromise. But with that said, for Stan Escudero, for Dana Doherty Swanson, this is Henry Frederick of Headline Surfer, and this has been the Roundtable. Remember, you can get us online at headlinesurfer.com or nsbnews.net or volutionnews.net.